Hi everyone, Linda Reed-Enever. Well, I'm here with my Tappy card, which is a brand new digital card that I have in my marketing toolbox to help me share my contact details when I'm networking at events. And I've put this video together to answer some of the questions that we've had inside BBB, but also to show you how I've set my Tappy up so that you can see how it works for me and maybe how it could work for you and your business. Now, Tappy is a digital card. It is a digital card where you have got your information loaded on a little URL, and I'll show you how to set up your profile URL shortly. And you tap it against someone's phone and they've got that information. They're able to save the URL, or if you add a V card like I'm about to show you, which is my handy little hack for using your Tappy card, they can get all that information that you want to put in to the card and be able to save it without having to fumble around for business cards or risk the security hacks of your phone being transferred via NFC stuff if you're, networking with a bunch of people maybe you don't know and trust. I'm happy to do NFC transfers with people I know and trust, but I'm a little bit more security conscious when it comes to my phone when we're in networking events, because it holds quite a bit of information and, it's my little mobile office, so I want to make sure it's protected along the way. So that's where the Tappy comes in. It goes to a URL and they can save that URL, or they can download the V card that I'm going to put in with it and show you how to put in with it along the way. I've been asked why we chose Tappy. And part of the reason we chose Tappy was it's a one-off fee. It cost me around $39 US to be able to get my card set up and sent to me in the mail. And then there's no monthly ongoing fees. There are other cards out there that have other features and they have monthly ongoing fees. And look, down the track, I might head down into those areas, but this is my first delve into digital cards. So Tappy is the way to go and the one we chose, when we're delving into something new and getting started along the way. So that's why I chose Tappy. And there's a couple of reasons and use cases that I'm going to use Tappy for, and one is obviously when I'm going networking and I might put in a different URL or a different code along the way, or a download or an ebook or something for that particular networking group. The other process is when I'm training and I'm running networking events and workshops, I'm more than happy to pass around a $39 US or $40 card around the room, not so much my mobile phone, which is, as I said, my mini office, but it's also a little higher in value if it happens to go missing around a large room of people or even a small room of people. So I have got Tappy just to be secure and to be safe with my information along the way, and that's why we got Tappy. So what does Tappy do for you? Tappy sends people through to a URL. That URL you set up yourself, and I'm about to show you how to do all of that. And then it's in your pocket, so it's with you when you're going, or in my case, it's in my wallet. It's with me when I'm going out networking, and it's a very easy way to be able to transfer information on the spot, look a little bit professional about it, and be able to connect with people along the way. So you're able to put in your social links, you're able to put it in your website, you're able to put in phone numbers, contact details, emails, all of that sort of stuff. And I've got a handy little hack in this video on how you can create a V card and share a V card link as well, so people can download it, which, they maybe would do if you were transferring V cards between phone to phone. So we're going to cover all of that in today's tutorial. So I'm going to duck off camera now and show you how I've set up my Tappy card, what's in the link, and the tool that we use to create the V card so that you can do it too and get yourself underway and set up using Tappy. Now, Tappy is one of our referral partners, and I've put in our referral link below. That does mean we do get a small percentage if you do happen to buy a Tappy card using our link, which means that I can keep creating more content like this for you as I find new cool tools and tips and things that I think might help you within your business journey. So if you do like Tappy at the end of this video, make sure you click on our link and order one using our referral partner link. Apart from that, let's show you how it works. Okay, well, here we are on my Tappy profile, and my Tappy profile is set up with some of my social profiles. We're still yet to add my YouTube channel, which we're going to do today. It's got my Instagram, it's got my Facebook, my Twitter, my website. We might add some LinkedIn in there too. There's some different social profiles, my phone number, and the option to save my virtual card, my V card, which I will show you how to make one using V Card Maker very, very shortly, or you can make one using Outlook or Gmail as well. And there's all handy tutorials, tips and tricks to be able to multiply and put multiple V cards together if you want to as well. But today we're going to focus on one, and we're going to focus on setting up our profile here. So I'm going to hit the edit my profile button. And that takes me through to my Tappy card. Now I could change my image, I could update my bio, but basically start with your first name, your profile image, your bio, and then you can start adding in social media channels from here. So this is where you can add things like your YouTube channel, your LinkedIn, TikTok, Apple Music, Spotify, I think is in there as well. I know it's not Spotify, SoundCloud. So if you've got your podcast on SoundCloud, you can pop that in there as well. Phone numbers, emails, websites, and custom URLs. So we've already added in here my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my website, my phone number. We've put in a country code, that's really important. And we've created a custom URL, which is saving my V card. And what we've done there is we've been able to create a V card using V card Maker, filling in all my details here, and then downloading the V card file and being able to create it and load it up to Google Drive. So when we've been able to create up to Google Drive, and then we get a link, we make sure the link is available to anyone on the internet, and that allows people to be able to download that V-card file when they come to my Tappy link over here. So you would just fill in your details, and when you go through, it'll give you the opportunity to generate your V-card, and it'll download a file for you from there. So that's how we've done that. We've used the V-card Maker to be able to do that along the way. So really now, if I want to add a few more things in, and I'll show you, we'll add my YouTube in. Once you pop in, it asks for the channel ID. So it's actually looking for the channel ID, which is the numbers in your YouTube channel. And I haven't found my channel ID for a while, but let's see if we can find it quickly and easily. Let's go to my channel and see if we can find my channel ID quickly and easily along the way here. Okay, if we go to my channel. Okie dokie, and my channel ID is, if I pause this here, I don't want to do that one. My channel ID is up here. So my channel ID, if I grab that user number up here, as I said, hadn't been a while since I found it, so let's see if we could get it through. I'll stop this video so that we don't have that one going. We're going to go back over to Tappy here, and we'll put in my channel ID. So there is my video with my YouTube channel ID in it. And what it's showing here is the stuff that we've entered in to make sure that it is correct, and we've got all the info in there the way we want it to be. So I haven't added, also, what am I missing in here? We haven't added my LinkedIn. I do have a TikTok account, but I don't do a lot on TikTok. Oh, and you do have Spotify. Yay. So we might even add the Talk podcast in there. So let's go and do that. Okay. So if we go and grab the Talk podcast on Spotify, and we grab our show URL, and we should hopefully be able to stop it for a second there. And there is my show URL. What is Tappy asking us for? Tappy is asking for us, enter your song artist full URL. So if we grab the podcast full URL, that should get us all set up, ready to go. And we'll pop it over here back in Tappy, and we'll enter our Spotify URL. We can't change the name there, but it is still going to give us a Spotify connection as well. So we've been able to get the Spotify connection, and if you've got a podcast, definitely do that, add that in as well. What else are we missing from here? We are missing my Instagram. LinkedIn is what we've got in here, so we're going to add LinkedIn as well. And LinkedIn is just a username, so my username is Linda Reed-Enever, so we're just popping it in from there. And then all we're going to do is, I just want to get this a little bit formatted. I want to put my V card down the very end, so I'm just going to keep moving that V card bottom down, and we've got the option to be able to do that. And just keep going down. So my V card's now down the bottom. Maybe I want my phone number and my website up the top, so we might move that, because they're the things we own in our V card component, but they're the things we own on the internet. So let's move our website and the options for people to be able to connect with us up the top. So we've got website. Where are we? Or did I just delete it out? I think I just deleted it out. There we go. Fun and games. I hit the wrong button. But there you go. You guys can learn from me along the way. So we'll put my email up here, and then we'll go and put my website in, which is, once again, just really easily. So selecting from the drop down buttons. So I've got my email, YouTube, all of those things. Once again, what you're seeing here is a preview of what you're adding in. It's not a case of you needing to be able to you needing extra information. Now, my website's under development at the moment, so ignore the coming soon page, or enjoy the coming soon page, because we'll be able to get some new stuff to you. But we'll go back over to Tappy. We'll pop the website in now, And I'm just going to take the / off because sometimes / on links have problems, and we'll move the website right up to the top, past all the social links, past all the Spotify and LinkedIn stuff, moving it up. Just don't hit that cross button like I did last time. And what we might also do is move my phone number up. So we've got 2 more to go up for the website. There we go, 1 more along the way. And then we're just going to move my phone number up. So all the contact info is really simple for people to be able to get to. Our social links are there along the way, and people are able to then engage with me. So now we can see my Tappy card set up. My Instagram is still sitting above my website, so push that down below my phone number. And I'm most probably going to push my Facebook up because it's still my channel of choice, and then closely followed by Instagram, by my YouTube channel. So Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. So Twitter is most probably going to go last because I don't do a lot on Twitter. I do play on Twitter, but I'm not engaged on it. I move my LinkedIn up. And then most probably my Instagram is after my LinkedIn. So just a little bit of preferencing in relation to your channels from there. My V card is just from that little link that we've added to Google Drive. So we've copied that link and we've added my V card there. And if I hit update changes, it's then going to take us back to that page so that we can have a look at it. You can look at the website, you can look at the Facebook stuff, and you just double check that all the links are working and doing what you want them to do. They're going off to the right areas. And as I said, Tappy's put most of the stuff in there for you. So you want to check that they're all working. And then the one I might want to check is Spotify. Yep, it opened up my podcast in its right spot. Excuse the black screen on my computer. It's opened up my podcast in the right spot for us, so that's great. And then the Save My V Card option, when we do that, what it does is it downloads the V card. Now, you can add it to Outlook if you're on a computer, or you can add it to the phone straight away, and people will just hit the download link, and that little file is going to come down with all your contact information for you. And mine has my website, my email, contact details in from there. So that is how I've been setting up my Tappy profile. I'll be looking forward to taking it out there and using it a little bit more. If you have got a Tappy card, I'd love to see it. And look, why don't put your links in the comments so that we can all connect and follow each other's Tappy profiles along the way.